What is up, guys? It is the Truck Bomber back again here with another video for you guys. And today, what I'm going to be doing is my top 4 BPL predictions. Now this is going to be personally my own opinion, so I'm not guaranteeing it's 100% right or anything. And feel free to leave your top 4 predictions down in the comments below. I'm really interested in what you guys think is going to happen. Now, I don't want to make this too long a video, so before we get into it, I just want to say that again, this is my opinion. So maybe it's not going to be the way that your top 4 is going to be, and this is going to be the top 4, and I might do these in some other leagues as well, but for now we're starting off with the BPL. So without further ado, let's get straight into number 4, guys. 4th spot, we have Manchester United. Now the reason I think these guys are going to be number 4 or 4th in the Premier League is even though they have made a lot of signings, you know, with the likes of Schweinsteiger, Depay, Darmian, Schneiderlin, some top quality players, but what they're lacking is defense. They don't have defense. Their midfield, they need a lot of improvements. Midfield, I think their midfield is perfect. They don't need to make any changes. Striker-wise, they've let 2 of their main strikers go, in Robin van Persie to Fenerbahce and Falcao went to Chelsea, and I think that those moves will kind of hurt them. But Chicharito came back from loan on Real Madrid, which he had a pretty good spell, I would say. And I think that they need defenders. Obviously, they were heavily linked with Otamendi in the summer, so I think, but he got hijacked and now he's at Man City. So I mean, a lot of the transfers have been hijacked. You know, Pedro, Cavani, you know, all that stuff. It's pretty much, you know, I feel almost feel bad for Man United fans, but yeah, I think they're going to be finishing 4th again. You know, they're going to lack the defense that they don't have. I mean, their best defender arguably right now is Rojo or Smalling. And yeah, they're just going to basically lack the defense, and they're going to concede a lot of goals. And if I'll be really surprised if they make it into the top 3, because it's just, well, the way things are looking right now, it's not very likely. So without further ado, guys, let's move on to number 3 in this list. Number 3 spot, we do have Manchester City. Now, you might be thinking, whoa, they've just beaten Chelsea 3-0. They're on a good run. Yes, but that doesn't necessarily contradict to what's going to happen through the whole season. Now, obviously, they've made some signings. They got Otamendi, they got Delph, which I think were 2 brilliant signings, and they got Sterling as well. So they've made 3 transfers, all quality players in their own right, and I think the main one to look out for is Otamendi. He's going to be a top quality player, obviously, at Man City. Now, the reason I have them at number 3 is because of the reason of nothing really too bad. Man City, I think, arguably had the strongest side in the Premier League, but last season you saw that they fell kind of victim to away games, and they were not nearly as good as the season before when they won the title. So I think that based on this, let's say, top 4. Based on this top 4, I think that Man City will finish 3rd, and the team that's going to come in 2nd, I'm doing this as the transfer window closes. So I mean, I know no official other transfers has happened, but I'm basically going on speculation, and if they do happen, so let's say, I mean, I don't want to give out the example, but you guys probably guess who's at number 2. And the number 2 team, they're heavily linked with a lot of transfers, so that's why I think that they're most likely going to sign those players. So that's why I have it. I have Man City at number 3, because the team ahead, they're going to be signing a lot of players. Not a lot of players, but top quality players, and I think that's why they're going to overtake Man City and force them to the number 3 spot. So without further ado, let's get into the 2nd team. So at the number 2 spot, we have Arsenal. Now, the reason I put these guys at number 2 is because they are heavily linked with a lot of players. They're linked with Benzema, they're linked with Cavani, they're linked with Bender, Wanyama, Rabiot as well. And I think what we particularly need is a striker. Now, Giroud, yeah, he had a great season last season, but I don't think he's enough to win us the title. And we do need a defensive midfielder, and we're looking at Wanyama and we're looking at Bender as well. So, most likely, Cavani said he's unsettled at PSG, and if he comes to Arsenal, he's going to be a huge boost. He's going to be a top 3, top 5 maybe striker in the, nah, probably, yeah, top 5 striker in the Premier League. He's going to be a huge benefit for Arsenal. He's going to bring them to title contenders, and if he gets 20 plus goals, he may even win them the title. And defensive midfielder wise, I think if we can get Wanyama or Bender, if we can get Bender and Cavani, I think we will be seriously title contenders. Now, obviously, those transfers won't happen, and if they won't happen, I think we're going to be third, and City will be second. Now, let's move on to the top spot, and you guys probably guessed it by now. Let's just go straight to it, guys. So, in my opinion, the winners for the BPL this season is going to be Chelsea. Now, why do I say that? Well, because Chelsea, overall, they have probably the most depth and really quality players in their team. Now, when I look at it, they got a really strong bench. Like, they got Begovic, they got players like Abdul Balba, I think is who just signed. They have Ramirez, Cuadrado, Pedro, you know, all these quality players, and they just have a great squad. Now, in my opinion, I think that they will be pretty much a up and running team. Obviously, they have the best keeper the second best keeper. I'd say De Gea is really good, but depends if he goes to Real Madrid or stays at United. So I think that Chelsea are going to win it again because they have the depth. I mean, they have Hazard, they have Oscar, they got Costa, Matic, who was vital for them, John Terry, and Cahill. They're getting older. The defense is probably the only thing you guys have to worry about. But then again, your defense is amazingly solid. So I think they're going to finish first this season as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. And this has been my top 4. Let me know if you guys want to see more top 4s in the other leagues, such as La Liga and the Bundesliga. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Turk Farmer. See you guys later.